Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Charlotte Hornets. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's AI in at the 1. Here's AI. He's checked by Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. AI.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now Sexton. Out to the right wing. Miller. Rebounded by Green. Pass to Clarkson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's ball. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside, Green. Here's AI. He's guarded by Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Miller. Ball outside. Fires it. San Antonio with a rebound. Clarkson outside. Here's AI. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's AI. And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Miller. Back to Sexton. Fires from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good. Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Take it away. Here's Ramos, hounded by Ball. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing by 10. They need this. That shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clarkson for three. Plumlee pulls down the board. And here's Charlotte. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Pass to AI. To the middle. With the 10-footer. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Miller. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Ramos, hounded by Ball. Pass to AI. Now here's Green. Here's Ramos. Here's the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Miller. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to AI. Outside, Green. Clarkson with the ball. 5 to shoot. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Ball with it. Pass to Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
He misses the free throw.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges takes another leap. This guy is versatile. He can play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
Good on the second one. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that one misses. Now here's Bridges. And here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Sexton. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. On the wing, Clarkson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Colin Sexton.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Two.
And he makes a first. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Timeout called, the Hornets.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Here's Miller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Ball outside. Takes the three. San Antonio with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bridges outside. The three is up. No luck on that one. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And that one's good. Green.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Plumlee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Ball gets it to go.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Hornets on D. Down by 15. Pass to Ramos. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Bridges. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Now Dinwiddie. Up top, Bridges.
Come to me, come to me.
6 on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's ABC. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Misses the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's AI. He's guarded by Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's man. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Here's Ramos. Pass to AI. Here's ABC. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to ABC. Here's AI. Fires the three. The rebound by Mann. Here's Charlotte now. It's a 14-point game. Now here's Dinwiddie. And there's the rejection. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Rebound San Antonio.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Yep, count it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Man's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Ramos. Off target with the three. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 14. Throws it up high. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Ramos. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mann. Four on the clock. Tries yet again. And it's ABC with a rebound. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here's Ramos. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Misses from close range. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 14. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Green, and it's AI in at the 5 spot. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
Pass to Green. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Clarkson against Bridges. Now Ball. Bridges outside. Over Clarkson. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Ball. Bridges has got 7 points in the game. Here's Perez. Nice D from Bridges. Outside Sexton. Pass to Ball. Over Clarkson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The free throw is off from Bridges. San Antonio leading. Outside, Green. Here's Perez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Ball outside. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Perez. On the wing, Clarkson. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game. To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Miller, inside. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Pass to AI. Green with the ball. Here's Perez. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's AI. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Bridges outside. High arcing shot. The rebound by the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. To the middle. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Clarkson. And San Antonio leads by 13. Here's Charlotte. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
Here's Perez. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Sexton passes to Bridges. Pass to Plumlee. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And here are the Spurs now. 13-point lead. Here's Perez, hounded by Ball. Pass to AI. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Ball outside. Here's Sexton. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Here's AI. 12 points for him. Pass to Perez. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Clarkson. Ball with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And he can't get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way to the paint. Here's Perez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And the Spurs making a change here. And here are the Hornets now. 15-point game. Bridges outside. Rebound San Antonio.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And it's the Hornets ball. They trail by 16. And it's ABC with a rebound. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Got hacked and still got it to go.
Pass is good. Hit. One shot.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 19-point game. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Miller. Offensive board. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Over to the left wing. Inside. Here's Ramos. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Down low. They swipe it. Here's AI. Drives to the hoop. Good work there as it goes. And San Antonio leads by 21.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Miller. No one near him. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. San Antonio with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And it's Green missing. Green covering. The fader. No good. A bit long that time.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Ramos. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. From behind the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Here's Mann. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Here's AI. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's AI. Offensive rebound. Here's AI. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Dinwiddie, no good. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Pass to ABC. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he can't get the first one. The Hornets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Green is checked in. And he sinks the second. 1:41 left in the first half of this one. Pass to ABC. From deep. Dinwiddie with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Miller. He can't hit that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's AI. Back to Green from the arc. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Miller can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Green's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Williams on the wing. Pass to man. He shoots it. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Shooting one.
And that one misses. Now the Hornets moving it up.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got Miles Bridges, Colin Sexton out there with ball. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Miller in a small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Ball's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. And that one's good, ABC.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now here's Ball. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ball's got 8 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Clarkson passes to Green. Pulls up. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Bridges outside. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There are times when a player puts you at such a deficit that your only option is to foul. Mr. Bridges, well done.
Two shot.
No good on the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Ramos. He has 6. Outside, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee. Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Ball. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Clarkson against Sexton. Pass to Ramos. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Shoots it from the corner. San Antonio again missing.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And stolen by Sexton. Bridges outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Two.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Now here's Sexton. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he lobs it up.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Ramos. He's got 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And here's Ball. He's got 12. Shot is up. Rebound San Antonio. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to AI. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ball. They get it back. The shot won't fall. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Miller. Knocks down the step-back J.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Ramos. Hounded by Ball. Clarkson up top. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ball outside. Here's Miller. Bridges down low. Working on Green. And the bucket is good.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Here's Ramos, hounded by Ball. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Ball outside. And the shot's good. Ball's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Clarkson outside. The shot misses. Nice D from Bridges. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And San Antonio has possession. Now Clarkson. He's got 10. And there it is for him. Clarkson's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Williams with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Sexton. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Perez. Sexton's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 14.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Ball outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 14. Pass to AI. Here's Perez, hounded by Ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now one on Ball. First free throw is good. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Sexton. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Hornets with possession here. Now here's Bridges. He's got 22. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Here's Perez, hounded by Ball. Pass to AI. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Two shots.
And he drops the first.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Perez. He's got 6. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's Perez. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's AI. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And here's Ball. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's ABC. Pass to Perez. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Rebounded by Perez. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's ABC. Count it.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Ball outside. And the layup is good. Ball's got 20 points.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Here's ABC. Pass to Perez. Puts up a three. That one is off. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Perez. 9 points in the game. Here's AI. Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Here's ABC. Here's AI. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Credit the plays they're calling for him, getting him right now some good shots.
And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. It's not going to go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. Bridges down low. 26 points for him. That shot off the mark. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Perez. And that one's good. He's got 11. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. From 9 feet. Misses off the right iron. Here's AI. Give him 8. Pass to Perez. To the wing on the left. Here's ABC. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Spurs running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Perez on the court for San Antonio, and it's AI in at the 1. Here's ABC. Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. The Hornets pull it in. Outside, Green. Six to shoot. Good on the shot.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Green covering. Here's Perez. The 3 is up. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. In close. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Two.
That free throw no good. The Spurs making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Lets a three fly. Perez can't hit. Outside, Williams. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's Perez. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Here's Mann. Outside, Green. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Williams from long range. And his ABC with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he lays it up and in. Pass to Green. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Takes a three. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's ABC. Green covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Mann. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's ABC. Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. Shot clock at 6. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one misses. Thompson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he can't hit the second. So it's the Hornets now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's hammered home by Green.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's ABC. San Antonio again missing. Outside, Green. Pass to man. And here is Williams. Now here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. Thompson outside. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. And stolen by Green. Tipped away. Five on the clock. Tipped. Pass to Thompson. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got his first basket.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Back to man. 13 feet out. Not going to go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Pass to ABC. And the step back jumper is good.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's man. And here is Green. From the line, and he stays with it. Here's ABC. Green covering.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. Reeves is checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good. Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. For 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Reeves. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's a Spurs ball. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. That's tipped. Outside, Green. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Green. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And Thompson gets it to go.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Reeves. Now Thompson, inside. Pass to ABC. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Hornets with possession here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Green covering. Here's ABC. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Doesn't go for him. Here's Green. Here he goes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Two shot.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Thompson with it. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. There's the three. And Reeves pulls it down. A minute 58 left in the game. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot two now.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get one of two.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pass to Reeves. From 10 feet away. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's ABC. Now here's Thompson. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. Hey, from beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
This is one of those nights. A mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Williams defending. Here's ABC. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's ABC. Green covering. Here's ABC. 4 on the clock. And that's going to be a travel. And so it's Charlotte with it. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Green. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's ABC. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.